Now we're going advanced on campaign performance, going beyond just click and session data. You can build your segments directly from the Conditions tab, which once you're familiar with is the best option for creating segments going forwards. Let's build a segment for a specific AdWords campaign to see the power of the custom segments in action. We will see the sessions, the behavior elements, and of course the conversion or transactions associated with this specific ad campaign. When creating an advanced segment, there are two scopes on offer: user and session. When we select user, we can see the percentage of all website visitors that make up our segment. Sessions for user segments will be invariably higher because users have more than one visit on average. I would therefore recommend user scope because a session-only based segment won't show you the actual chain of visits or the multi-touches that came from this audience. For example, if a user came via an email on Monday, an organic visit on Tuesday, and then clicked an ad on Friday, a session-based segment would only show that Friday's traffic. Essentially, you're missing the whole multi-channel picture, and in this day and age, that's really important to understand. People rarely just arrive at your website, do what you want, and leave. Well, in our less than perfect world, I like to see user, not session data in segments. In doing so, we can answer questions such as how many users clicked on an ad but converted on an email you sent, how many users clicked an ad in this time period and then converted via organic search, or users who also came via your Facebook page, or promotions and offers, and so on. Hopefully you get the idea. User data is big picture thinking. I'll quickly create a segment for a campaign and apply it. Okay. So instead of the default all users segment, we now have the ad campaign user aggregated data. Again, I can see all the engagement metrics for this audience. We can look at our mobile overview report and see the performance breakdown by device and for this campaign only. In addition, we can answer other questions such as what content were these users looking at, i.e. web pages. Let's look at the behavior, site content and all pages report. Of course, we should see a significant amount of traffic to the destination URL for this campaign, but we can also see everything these users looked at before and after visiting that particular page. This content resonated the most with this audience. Again, we can drop down to the conversions report, and we can start to understand exactly how much revenue was generated by this segment in the current time frame. If you're running an online store, you can see products, product categories, and purchase figures such as average order, which is very important. Similar conversion data is available to non-e-commerce, such as conversion type, conversion rates, and of course, if you've set conversion values, that revenue will be here too. We're looking at an e-commerce view here, so let's look at the product performance tab. We can see every product that was purchased in detail. Pretty powerful. Now this is just showing us how many users from this campaign ever purchased, and is enabling us to understand how this ad campaign interacts with other traffic sources. And by that I mean, what we're looking at here is not all direct conversions from the paid campaign, but all conversions from the user's segment. Let me demonstrate. Go back to acquisition, all traffic and channels. You might have expected to only see Google AdWords in here, but we see all our traffic sources. We're identifying all users that came from the ad campaign and showing all their traffic sources after clicking on the ad. We can therefore understand which other traffic channels are being attributed the conversion over AdWords. But now, in the knowledge that our AdWords campaign was the actual driver for their visit to the website. It helps you form a picture of how your advertising impacts traffic and the gains you make as a result. It's pretty potent stuff. I hope you'll agree.